Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Usually a pitcher has a plan for every at-bat, but with Gwynn, you can forget about that. Tony's going to be running the show when he's standing in the box. He's the one dictating the at-bat and pretty much hitting the ball wherever he wants to. And with Tony, there isn't any kind of pitch that gives him problems. Whether it's movement, velocity, just doesn't really matter. For him, every pitch was a good pitch to hit.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and now 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That one ripped. It's a bomb. He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And that means Trevor Story will have a chance to hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Heath.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 68, Tyler.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Goldie. At the lefty reliever does it. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Anthony Volpe will hit next.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Aaron Judge at the
right
plate.
fielder, Aaron Judge.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Judge getting the start in right. Hitting third in the lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013. And ball 1 to Judge. Two out, space is empty. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a... Back in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 30.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Williams.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Well struck right field, ranging back to the warning track, makes the catch. This is J.J. Bleday.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Now 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the inning, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And that is out of play. Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That's in there. That's strike one.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Pitching for
New
the
inning
Yankees,
getting started. And now
number
Tony
43,
Gwynn.
Jonathan Loaisiga.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Grounded out his first time up. 1 out, base is empty. Chopper to second. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Garcia getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Now fly ball to right center. Dives. What a play. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Ben Rice. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
as he was out front that time. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Brian De La Cruz batting with 1 down takes a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. To first, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
That's an out.
A shutout. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carpenter, the next to hit. Out there to center. Kim on the move. Hauls it in, one away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Michael Garcia swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Two outs with a runner at third.
Ball two.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
We got a full count.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swings over the splitter. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's in there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Batting second, the
So
second
next,
baseman,
Hesung
number 6.
Kim. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-0. Freddie Freeman stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there, 0-1. Hernandez in his 8th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Teoscar goes down on strikes. Second inning set to go. Here's Trevor Story.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 59.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Pete Alonso.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Ripped into center, base hit. Story on his way home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
This is J.J. Bleday. And there's a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Tanner
Number
Scott.
66.
And we all know about his slider.
Tanner.
It's just filthy, man. And
Scott.
one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gary Sanchez in the box, lays off for ball 1. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. And now it's going to be Tony Gwynn. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that one gets past the catcher. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3-2.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two outs. Stays alive. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Strike 3, got him. Back here in L.A., and now the DH, Mookie Betts. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Turns and fires to Betts. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The other way. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Max Muncy.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Pitching for the
On to the
Dodgers,
3rd inning. Now the number 2
38.
hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kirby. Yay!
Ball
Nope.
1, no
That's inside.
strikes. That one the other way, and foul ball. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's going to be Michael Garcia.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Rojas with a throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab after. Gunnar Hoagland on to pitch here.
Gunner.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field, and it falls.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing
No
at
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Just missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. What a double play that was.
Pitching for the
Back
Dodgers,
here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the
Number
shortstop,
51.
Trevor Story.
Alex
1 for 1 with a single so far.
Garcia.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. A 2-run homer. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. RBI single his last time up. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Tying run at the plate.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches. Or
in the air out to center. And it drops in. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by one. Hernandez in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Gwynn brings it in. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Mookie now. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1's
typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that run.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough.
Ready to go now. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And this one is off and running. Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Swings through that.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
That's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Abreu has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. Michael Garcia will hit next. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. That one drilled left field. Durant makes the catch. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran. That one down the line, and that's just foul. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Duran gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That was pretty nasty. Here's Alex Bregman. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. Now it's Devers at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Trevor Story, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Aroldis Chapman.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 44.
That one is hammered right field.
Chapman.
That's back. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. On a line. And it hits off the monster. Around from second is the tying run. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. This is J.J. Bleday. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his back for strike three.
For the Red Sox,
Here's Gary Sanchez now.
number 83. Redden.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Tito.
2 outs, base is empty. That's down and in. Two and one to Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. Back here at Fenway, at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. There's the strike at the knees. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Batting seven, the center
And
fielder.
now the center fielder, Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder.
Hit on the ground to short. Story tosses across to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Tristan Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his number.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that is cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. On the ground to the left. Oh, and it hits the base. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Story throws to first in time. And that is back inside Fenway Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off.
Now pitching.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 1 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one missed.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Now batting catcher.
And next for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. To the right side, Alonso steps on the bag.
Now pitching.
We're back,
for the
and
Red
on the
Sox,
mound is the closer, Justin
number
Slayton.
63, Justin Slayton.
Story,
That's a
the
ball.
next to hit, takes low for a ball.
1-0.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Colt Keith, the next to hit, doubled his first time. And takes low for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch misses.
That's a ball.
And now 2-0.
Well, this is
2-0.
a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit?
3-0.
Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
And ball 4,
Take your base,
2
ball
aboard.
4.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. To short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one, and that's two. Back in Boston, bottom four. Now here is Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he gets Bregman. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated
Rafael
hitter,
Devers in the box.
Devers.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
And a strike to Devers. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Counting full.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting,
Your
the
Story
shortstop,
now.
Trevor Story.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Back here at Fenway, here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Slayton back to work. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fly ball down the line. Durant in and to his right. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gary Sanchez at the plate. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out of the left center field. And there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side, Campbell. Tosses the first. That ends the frame. Back here in Boston. Joe Ryan will take over here. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Rob Refsnyder. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout
Now
there.
batting, first baseman,
Now batting Tristan Casas. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And he takes a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Winning run at third, 2 down. And here in extra innings, he goes down looking.
Now
And we're back.
for the
All
Red
set
Sox,
for the top of the 6th. Now
number
it's the
57.
DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Greg Weitzer.
Oh, that hit him. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. First and second, no outs. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Foul ball there.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
1-1.
And that's outside.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ref Snyder under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Here's Trevor Story now.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have.
Story swings and blasts one deep to left center. 1 run is in, and it bangs off the monster. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 3.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And there's 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move to the gap. Makes a nice running catch. Back here in Boston. And the batter now, Christian Campbell. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Right through there for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting. Catcher,
Now Connor Wong. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And that's down and away. With the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Alex Bregman.
And that one fouled off. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that is the ball game. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gonzalez to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground right side. Gonzalez to first in time. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Michael Garcia at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. Bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there. That's strike 1. That catches the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1. Top of the second. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering way upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses, and the count's full. Ripped to right. Makes the grab, 1 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Right side, Gonzalez. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Colt Keith will hit next.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
0-1.
Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball. That one not close.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
Hunter Stratton.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. Third out. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Joey Bart now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. On the ground, right side. in plenty of time to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Spencer Horwitz in the box now. Takes strike one. This to third. Throws across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first. And back here in Pittsburgh, this is J.J. Bleday. That one is absolutely belted. McCutchen on the move, heading back. Long gone. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. Here is Gary Sanchez. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swung on, belted. But it slices just foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low. It's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So now back to the top of the order. Tony Gwynn digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Fought off foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That misses, and the count 1-2. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And now, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. McCutchen returns it to the infield, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out. Now here is Jason Dominguez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The run comes in from second. It's 3-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Oh, and a great stop to first. Got him. Nice play. As we go to the last of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Fastball for a strike at 95. That's towards center. Bleday should have this one. And makes the grab. 1 down. Here's McCutchen. Right through there for a strike. And now 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings and misses. And the Pirates with only
Batting
1
up,
out left.
the designated hitter.
Digging in, Jack Sawinski. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. And that'll do it. The shutout. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Up the middle, Holiday. And a quick out, number 1. So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Late swing, foul to the left. Out to short, Henderson. Fires over to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Go-ahead run holds up at third as the ball comes back in. Second and third after the double. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's Trevor Story. In the air, right field. Kerstead gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Pitches in there. That's strike one. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Jackson Holiday in the box now. Takes strike one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2.
This to third. Garcia. In there safely. Here's the shortstop at the play. Gunnar Henderson. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, might be two. Garcia over to second, over to Alonso. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
Number 78.
Out to short. Henderson.
No.
Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning.
The first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that one is inside. That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. This is J.J. Bleday. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that is out of play. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one.
Batting up, the catcher, number 99, Gary.
There's Gary Sanchez. Swing and a foul out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And that's outside.
2-2.
Keith on third. Bleday at first. One gone.
Full count.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And that'll load the bases.
Now pitching for
The
the
bases
Orioles,
all loaded up. Tony
Number
Gwynn
56.
getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Dominguez.
Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get. And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and this one looks like trouble. One runs in. Gwynn coming around third. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball.
O'Neal squeezes it. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
1-2.
And that's outside.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. And there's a base hit to left. So a man on base to start the inning. So up next, Cedric Mullins. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
On the ground. Here's Keith for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that misses off the outside edge. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Gary.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the
toss to Alonso. Back now at Oriole Park, top half of the 3rd inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 100.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of
can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pulls that one foul. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. O'Hearn makes the play. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and into the box for Baltimore. Heston Kjerstad. Check swing, but it's put in play. On the run, sends it over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
The other way. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Next to hit, Jackson Holliday. And that one clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's a strikeout looking. And the Orioles down to their final out. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Orioles down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitches.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's San Diego going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Hunter Green.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Oh, that's outside.
That's outside. And away we go this afternoon. High fly ball out to left field. Hayes under it. Hauls it in for the out. One away. So now here's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Ground ball right side. Lux throws to first in time. And there's two down. Michael Garcia now at the plate. In the air, left side. Hayes has it sized up. And that'll do it. Now the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0. Reese Hines stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Tyler Stevenson. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good.
The story. That's the back here at Great American Ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Line drive, base hit.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hayes has it sized up. And there's 2 down. Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And they hold the tying run at third, throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
J.J. Bleday in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's the ball.
2-1.
In the air, right side. Hines in position. Brings it in. And that's the bottom of the second. And now it's Austin Hayes. And it's fouled away. Brown winds and deals. And that one fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Sanchez gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Jose Trevino now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 outs, base is empty. Gavin Lux will hit next. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Gwynn under it, nabs it, and that'll do it. On to the third inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Friedel sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now Tony Gwynn.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, Lux. And they're down to their last out. And now Kerry Carpenter.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one fouled off. Pagan is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first, and that'll do it. All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Foul ball there. And that one sliced foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the air, center field. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Kerry Carpenter now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Headed towards the corner. Hayes sprinting after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Popped up left side. De La Cruz. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Now a chance for Michael Garcia. That's to third. Sends it to first. And it's a 1. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Toss to Alonso. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Reese Hines, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the second out. Ellie De La Cruz in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second, here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side, Lux. Throws to first in time, and quickly one away in the second. Here's Story now. And that one in the air, center field. Friedel settles under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. Colt Keith, the next to hit. Late with the swing there.
So hard to touch.
No balls, 1 strike.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. These pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt. Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's cheddar, baby.
And that one popped to short. De La Cruz makes the grab. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tyler Stevenson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds.
Friedel
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The left fielder.
And now here is Austin Hayes. That one at the knees for a strike. Up the middle. Story sends it over to first. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. Fought off foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hines coming on. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. First time up was a pop-out. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. That's off the inside corner. And the count is 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it is 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one missing inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard liner. Hines tracks it down for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Jose Trevino. Down the line, it's a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Matt McClain.
And this is a big at-bat coming.
Spencer Steer.
Now
so they turn to their closer, Emilio Pagan.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan. A defensive
and fouled off.
Now playing first base, number 7, Spencer Steer.
Man at second. This one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Ripped, but it curls foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. That misses.
That's the ball.
And the count even 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Lux. Throw to first in time. Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. That one found hard the other way.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And a swing and a miss. And we're back. Gunnar Hoagland into the game.
Now pitching. Gunnar
Swing and a high fly ball.
Hoagland.
That's out to center. And it's caught for the out. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. There's a strike, 95 of that
No ball,
one.
1 strike.
To third. Zips it across. That's out.
Pitching for the
We
Reds.
go to the top of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith.
Sam Moe.
There's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can
0-1.
get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outside with a breaking ball. Line drive, could be extra bases. Here comes Story, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And here in extra innings. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the DH, Tyler Stevenson. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
3. Struck him out looking. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. The Reds now down to their final out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And that's downstairs.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-1.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. The tying run is in to score from third.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Really important at bat coming up now.
In the air, left field. Squeezes it, and that will end.
Now
Back here in Cincinnati. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Hard on the ground to first. Steer takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter.
Now running at third base, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hayes brings it in. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Garcia stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ground ball left side. On to first, and it's a 1-2. Wilson Contreras, the new catcher now.
Wilson.
Lux in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset.
Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Spencer Steer digs in now, and that is out of play. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. And now the winning run is on base.
All over that one right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ground ball to first, could be two. Spin, throw, that's one. The double play ends it right here. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Cut on and missed at 101. And that's how this game gets started. Swing and a miss.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, one strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Caught him looking for the K. So up next, Michael Garcia. Curve, hit right back to him. And that is the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Gonna count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kiner-Falefa on the go. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 2-0. Joey Bart, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Lede settles underneath it. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the new inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Schemes back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty.
Ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Out to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. And now a chance to maybe get creative.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The run scores from second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. Here's Pete Alonso. That misses. And that's ball one. Out in front and foul to the left side. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with two. Away.
Now running at second base.
This is J.J. Bleday.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reynolds sizing this one up. And that's the third out. Wilson Contreras getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Wilson.
Key Brian Hayes leading things off. It takes a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed. Key Brian down on strikes. Brian Reynolds here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Handles, throws to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Number 60. Get it. Santana.
Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up. Connor Falefa. And out number 1 on the grab. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And
That's
ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
To the right side. Gonzalez to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Michael Garcia. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that is the ball game. Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Warriors going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch. Ready to go. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And a foul ball. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one misses, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. This one could be trouble. Gwynn makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score. And they put up the stop sign at second.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Horwitz right there to make the grab. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Trevor Story at the plate now as he chases after that one. Strike 2.
That was straight queso right there.
Ball one there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Headed towards the corner. McCutchen running hard to get it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Not even close there. And 1-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one popped in the air, left field. And he makes the catch. Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 1 out. Base is empty. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Batting third, the center fielder, O'Neal.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side. Second inning set to go. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
On the ground to the left.
Number
Hayes.
55. Shake.
1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
This is J.J. Bleday. Line drive. Base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Gary Sanchez now at the plate. And that's a fair ball. Throw into third. The tag out. So the lineup flips over. Tony Gwynn will hit next. And the sweeper is off the plate. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is inside. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he couldn't hold back. Bottom half of inning number 2. This is Joey Bart. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get me over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
That one misses. 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And a good eye there. One out and a runner at second. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Batting 7, the left
Ryan
fielder,
Reynolds here.
Ryan
That's in
Reynolds.
there. And that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Number 43.
That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home, but it's offline, and it's 4-0.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
Trevor
Pirates,
Story. Singled
Number
and drove in a
35.
run his first time through.
Colin Holderman.
Swing and a foul straight back. Dominguez leads off second with nobody out. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time up. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Ripped to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Foul ball there. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 9.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Jack Sawinski. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that drops in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Kerry Carpenter. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. And now it's even up. Gwynn at second with nobody out. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fought off foul. Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jason Dominguez goes after that one for strike one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Nice grab. Throws from his knees. And that's a nice. Back here in Baltimore. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
No balls. One strike.
And now the count is even. Line to left. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. That's to third, Garcia. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. And that's fouled off. 0-1.
Ball.
Lined into left center, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bench.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Story now.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 78.
This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And here is Colt Heath.
No, that's out. No,
safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. One out in the second. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Pete Alonso. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That's smacked on a line to center. And a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Alonso over at first with 1-1.
1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's off the top of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. And he's out. There's Gary Sanchez. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Fouled off left side. Brown ready to fire now. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fastball for a strike. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Pitching for the Orioles.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That missed by
1
a
and
lot. Now 1-2.
2-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. O'Neill makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first, and it's a 1-2. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Gwynn makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now here is Heston Kjerstad. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one pulled foul. Brown is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. 2-0. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Now one
Ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
The other way. Marte with a throw to first. And an easy out to start the game. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Right side, hard hit. Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Garcia. Hard hit, knocks it down. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. Here's the third baseman, Noelvi Marte. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Tyler Stevenson swings through it for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
This to third. Garcia sends it across to first. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Green back to work. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 strike.
Left field. Hayes has it sized up. And a quick out, number 1. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through
No
it.
balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. In the air, right field. 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And that one ripped into right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And Pete Alonso with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit.
Number
Those
64.
always feel great.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one got a piece of it. First and second, 2 outs. This is J.J. Bleday. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Keith over at second. Alonso at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. And out to a 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Grounds one to short. To second, Lux. Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Batting 6.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
And that is out of play. No score here in the second. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Trevino. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Great American Ballpark, Gary Sanchez now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Hits the fence. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0. So now the DH spot, Kerry Carpenter grounded out his first time.
Roger.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. The flip to the pitcher covering, and one away in the top of the third. Now here is Michael Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and no one can get there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Dominguez
Ball
in
out.
now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one pushed foul.
Oh, man, so close to being a huge swing, maybe the biggest swing in this ball game. He's got to have a great at-bat, finish this off.
There's a swing and a drive. Got all of that one. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Trevor Story now.
Scott Barlow.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Barlow
one
goes
strike.
6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011.
Now that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks.
1-2.
So tough to get that barrel to.
One down, base is empty. The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball. That one misses. Full count now. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now batting. Second base.
Colt Keith, the next to hit.
Keith.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside.
No, that's out.
And that is ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I would throw
1-1.
him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Pete Alonso. Popped in the air. Left field. Hayes. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's Gavin Lux. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double. Next to hit, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Number 16, MLB.
Marte batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Lede brings it in. That's out number 2. Reds down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Reese Hines.
1-0.
Next one
That's
misses. 2-1.
2-1.
They're down to their final strike. Brown is just 1 strike away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Paul Skeens. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Kerry.
And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And he swings through that one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside. And he gets tied up right there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. Gonzalez toss to second, and they turn to double play. Next to hit, Michael Garcia.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And it chases that one. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. That one hit to right, and that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. Takes strike 1.
2 strikes.
That one out to right. 1 away. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And O'Neal is struck out. Here's Joey Bart now. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the frame. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Barucki.
Now pitching for the Pirates,
Jason Dominguez goes after that one for strike 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Smoked into left field, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield,
Ball 1.
that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
2 balls,
In
no
the
strikes.
dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing at a ground ball. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Second inning here, no score. Runner on the move. Fouled off. He was late. Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Runner goes again. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Pete Alonso.
Number 63.
Inside. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. On the ground, out to short. Patter Falefa fires across the diamond. Back here at PNC Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Key Brian Hayes in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Brian Reynolds here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trust.
Well, we'll hold that thought. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. This is J.J. Bleday. Out towards left center. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it, and there's 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Reynolds sizes this one up, and there are 2 down. So up next, Tony Gwynn.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first, and they go down. So now a pinch hitter. Adam Frazier. He represents the winning run.
Frazier.
There's a strike.
Now pitching. Gunner.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now, Nick Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back.
Story. Here's Keith for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Foul ball still 0-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out.
Pitching for the Pirates.
On to the 4th.
Number 60.
And now the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Santana.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Michael, swing and a pop-up. Gonzalez hauls it in for the out. And now Jason Dominguez, 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. One down. And now the shortstop, Trevor Story. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
0-1.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 4. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him right there.
So digging in, J.J. Bleday. Fly to left his first time. Four runs already in the frame here in extra innings. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside.
And misses inside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. The 2-2. And that one is inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joey Bart.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Lifted to left, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.